10th.
Word has come from Marseille. The final adjustments have been made on our new submarines. Today, they will be shipped to us in Madagascar.
The historic dockyards of Marseille are witness to the transfer of two vessels whose exploits may one day make a major contribution to the science of oceanography. Their pressure hulls are high-grade steel, almost a half-inch thick. There are 4 wide-angle observation ports, 3 inches of solid plexiglass. They are submarines, but they are no ordinary submarines, nor is their mission ordinary. They are destined for the oceanographic research vessel, Calypso. Each weighing 4,000 pounds, the mini-subs are jet-propelled by powerful streams of water from their 2 rotating nozzles at the bow. 3 feet in width, 6.5 in length. The pilot lies prone while cameras film him. Outside, 2 more cameras are mounted on a bank of 1,000-watt floodlights, for these submarines are designed as much to film as to search and investigate.
Our one-man mini-subs were spawned from Denise, the 2-man diving saucer we constructed in 1959. Denise was small and maneuverable, but we wanted even more maneuverability. Denise was slow and limited to 1,000 feet. We wanted more speed and twice that depth. So we created a new submarine with a smaller and stronger hull and sophisticated miniaturized machinery, the mini-sub. By using 2 mini-subs at the same time, safety will be increased, and they will carry cameras and lights to film each other in action. After 6 years of design, construction, and testing, we're ready now.
January 14th, Calypso steams toward Europa in the southern Indian Ocean, a tiny island 200 miles west of Madagascar. 2 projects take them to Europa. One is to study the mating grounds of the great green sea turtle. Secondly, the island is a good location for testing the mini-subs.
Dauphins! Des dauphins! Voilà les dauphins! Venez, venez!
No matter how often we see them, when a large school of dolphins comes to race Calypso, we crowd the rail. The Loire enters the hatch to Calypso's observation chamber. It is in the bow, 10 feet below the waterline. Down here, we can clearly hear the squeaks and clicks of the dolphins. £200 of fine-tuned muscle, massive spine, and flukes. In motion, he is one of the most perfect examples of streamlining. Now, we are just watching the dolphins play with us. One day, we will live among them to film their complex social life in the natural environment of the sea. January 19th, Europa, 300 miles off the southeast coast of Africa.
6 miles in diameter, with a shallow brackish lagoon and miles of brilliant beaches. The charts are incomplete, but apparently there is a favorable test site for the mini-subs. Captain Maritano chooses his anchorage. Now, with the ship firmly secured after a bouncing week at sea, the turtle-like subs must be stripped and every element inspected and retested. Designed by the Cousteau team of scientists and engineers, each carries a cluster of sophisticated devices for propulsion, navigation, and life support. The motor that generates the jet streams is carried in the fiberglass framework outside the hull. So are the lead-acid batteries. In the event of leaking gases or engine fires, the pilot is safe from harm. 7 days have been scheduled to check out hull, motors, valves, batteries, and controls. There is ample time to start another search. Somewhere, in the waters beneath Calypso, is the mating ground of the green sea turtle.
In the waters around Europa, life flourishes unmarred by human intervention. No one comes here to fish. No tankers dump their filth. The water is clear and unpolluted, the coral intact. Here, nature has struck a balance, and here it remains. Man's fatal need to strip and spoil and scar has not yet reached this island.
Somewhere in this liquid paradise, there lies the love ground of the turtles. At twilight, Bunny C encounters 2 exceptionally large stingrays that have settled down to rest. Roused from their sandy blanket by his approach, they circle warily and move off. As Bunny C swims round a coral outcropping to head off the rays, he is suddenly confronted by an incredible gathering of turtles preparing for their march from the sea. It is January 20th.
Throughout the African summer, from November to April, the primitive, eternal, stirring in their blood brings them back to Europa. They come from Mozambique and Madagascar, from Obia, Mombasa, and the shores of the Comoros, north along the trenches, south from their pastures on sunken reefs, all the way from far Cape Gardafui. Some will swim 1,000 miles or more before their journey is done.
Shy, lumbering, perhaps 100 years old and 4 times that many pounds in flesh and carapace. Yet somehow, in the sea, they have uncommon grace. By the thousands, they gather as they have gathered for centuries, to wait the moment of partnership. The gentle ladies and the fat-tailed bulls.